What is up, chat? How's it going? I'm back from watching the Suicide Squad, the newest movie in the DC universe, and I'm back. And I was gonna film this, and I was like, no, maybe we should film it. You know, the self-doubt you get when you're a content creator, you know, the self-doubt that messes you up. But anyways, I watched this movie, and what can I say? Was spoiler-free as I can say. This movie is awesome. It is fantastic. It is so nice to see a DC movie with a lot of spirit, a lot of heart, a lot of fun, and you know that's what a lot of them that's what a lot of them been missing. I'd say, like, out of the Batman movies, this is easily the best DCU movie that is out. You know, there's a couple of Batmans. I mean, of course, like the Dark Knight with the Joker. It's probably the best one, you know. But other than that, I think this is like. But those are almost their own universe, right? But when it comes to DC and all, you know, the Aquamans and the Justice League and all that kind of stuff, this blows it out of the water. And we're going to talk about how it blows the first one out of the water, because there's the Suicide Squad before this. And I'm just going to say it. The first, I mean, everybody knows the first Suicide Squad was just awful, right? There's going to be a cut. I don't think any kind of cut can save that movie, because the movie is just awful. Because in this movie, it makes sense why they're sending this Suicide Squad. It makes perfect sense why these characters were picked, why they were out doing this mission. In the first one, I barely even remember it. I checked out. The movie was dark, right? In the beginning, and they're like, oh, we need to assemble a team because there's a man from space, Superman, and we need to assemble a team that can take him out by having Captain Boomerang on the team. Captain Boomerang and, you know, countless other jobbers. But in this movie, it really makes sense. Wow, this is why she picked them. This is why they have to go on this mission. Because when you're watching this, you're just like, why couldn't they just send, you know, Superman or, you know, somebody superpowered to come over there and, you know, do this mission? Because it could be a very dangerous thing. And it would say, then you start watching and you're like, this is why they were sent. It makes sense. The first movie didn't make sense. It's just, you know, there's this big threat. Where are the big old superheroes? This makes sense on why they were sent, and that's why this movie already is better. And the thing too is the every actor in this movie just killed it. It was just so much better. The dialogue was so much better with the Frag. I think Colonel Frag, I believe. He just, you know, his dialogue wasn't dookie. It wasn't trash. It was awesome dialogue, and they had some scenes that you're just like, wow, you know. I gotta say, John Cena absolutely destroyed it. Absolutely amazing. Idris Elba was good, but John Cena, again with a Rustler and James Gunn. James Gunn is like, yo, we're gonna get Batista, and now it fit the role so perfect for John Cena, but then it showed, and then some parts of it really shows his acting, and like there were some parts I was like, damn, all right, John Cena, go. I felt him, you know, I felt his pain and anger, and this movie was just hilarious. It was a good time. My only drawback that I could say, maybe the movie was a little too long. I think he could have knocked 20 minutes out to make this a bing, bang, boom, boom, you know, fun movie. But overall, the movie was just a lot of fun. It's great to go see in the theater. You know, if you're vaccinated, you know, that'd be good. If you're not, you know, watch it on HBO. I just... You know, I've been vaccinated, so I had to watch it. So I was like, drew my mustache. But anyways, I've seen it on the screen. But it was just a great movie. Ratcatcher, I believe, was just amazing. You know, just a good script. King Shark was awesome. You know, and Harley Quinn. I found her to be quite annoying in some of the other movies. I'm just not gonna lie, but in this movie, she was so good. She was much better. I think her dialogue wasn't as forced as some of the other movies, and the action sequences that she was in were awesome. when she's doing some action sequences, I was like, yo, okay, this kind of fits the character. She's just like this badass. She made me feel like she was like, she's been watching Batman and learning from Batman and stuff like that, and was just really cool. And I think this was James Gunn's perfect like playground. I think what Warner Brothers is like, hey, this movie's going to be rated R. You've done rated R before. You've done comic book movies before. And they just combined perfect, because I think it was other movies, Slither, where it had all this gore and all this kind of stuff, and it was just great. Yeah, and you know, people laughing in the theaters, having a good time. It was a fantastic movie. It's like an 8.5, a 9 out of 10 easily. I mean, I don't know what could have made it better. Maybe just a little bit shorter. Oh, and another thing, there's a character in the movie, I don't want to spoil who, like, but I wanted to see more from this character. It was a character I was excited about, and I really wanted to see more from him. It was a character I was the most excited about, because these rogues gallery is just weird, but the character did amazing. I don't want to run into too many spoilers, and I'll be like, spoilers after this, but I'll do it all in one video. But other than that, the movie's amazing. I think it could have been a 10 if they cut out 20 minutes. You know, and then maybe give some of this character more focus, guys. But that was my spoiler-free review of Suicide Squad. After this, if you're staying past any longer, you're gonna get spoiled. But 9 is that about 8.5, just 9 right there. Solid, fun movie. Would watch again. And that's the beauty of it. If you watch it in the theater and you go home and watch it in HBO Max, that's what's cool. Sponsored by HBO Max. No, I'm not. I'm not that big of a YouTuber. I'm a terrible YouTuber. I don't put out that much content. But I'm sorry. But I will put more content. But anyways, so spoiler town right now. The main thing I wanted to see more was of the Polka Dot Man. He was awesome in the film. He was so cool. He did his powers a couple of times. You saw what happened. And I really wanted to see him more. I was hoping to see him really shine. He shined in a couple of times. He was kind of shy. But I really, 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 really wanted to see more of him. I wanted to see him like be this super badass, right? As this like, he had his couple of his moments, but I'm just, man, you could have made him a little bit cooler, like, you know, do some more stuff, you know, maybe do some different polka dot powers where like he throws out like some platforms and stuff, and then, you know, just some kind of different kind of stuff. I think it would be cool. I just really, he got to shine, but I guess that's my only spoiler thing. Ratcatcher 2, she's amazing. God dang it, man. She gives you the feels. John Cena was, I said it before, it was awesome. And in this, you know, we're in spoiler town, you know, and it then when he gets to the point where he has to do what he has to do, you're like, damn, this is why he was picked. And you could see that he had to make this decision, and it affected him. It hurt him. But he's like, you know, at the end of the day, this is my morals. My morals is liberty, and I will suck liberty's dick in order to do what I have to do. But no, but you know, you get to see him like, you know, it wasn't an easy choice for him to make, but he was doing a thing for the greater good. And oh my God, I didn't even talk about Amanda Waller. Amanda Waller was such a badass. It's like, man, this is most Amanda Waller's ever been. She is, whoa. But anyways, guys, that is it. A little bit of a spoiler, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys watched it, let me know. Let's start a discussion, and I'm going to be streaming on Twitch with the same name, Unruly. I'll see you guys later. Peace.